Our beautiful world, this earth, is a living, breathing place. It is covered in vast green forests. These forests are like the lungs of our planet. They give us air to breathe and homes for countless animals. But today, these forests face two very different futures. One future is called afforestation. This is a hopeful word. It means planting new trees where there were no forests before. It is about creating new life, new woods, and new hope. We can turn empty lands into green, thriving places. This is an act of giving back to nature, a way to help our planet heal and grow stronger for the years to come. On the other hand, there is a much sadder story. This story is called deforestation. This word means the cutting down of our old, established forests. When we clear large areas of trees, we are not just removing wood. We are destroying ancient ecosystems, complex worlds that have existed for thousands of years. People do this for many reasons. Sometimes they need land for farms to grow food like soy or palm oil. Other times, they clear forests to build new towns and roads for our growing human family. But this action comes at a very high price, a price that the entire planet must pay. So why do these two things happen? Afforestation often happens when people understand the great value of trees. We plant them to fight climate change because trees absorb the harmful gases that are warming our world. We plant them to stop the soil from washing away in heavy rain, protecting our farmlands. And we plant them to create beautiful spaces for people and animals to enjoy. It is a conscious choice, a decision to invest in the long-term health of our planet. It is a promise we make to future generations, a legacy of green that will outlive us all. Deforestation, however, is often driven by more immediate needs. In many parts of the world, people need land to survive. They need to grow crops to feed their families or to sell for money. Big companies clear forests to raise cattle for meat or to get valuable wood to sell. This creates jobs and products that people want, but this short-term gain often leads to long-term pain. The loss of a forest is not just the loss of trees, it is the loss of a whole world of life, clean water, and stable weather. It is a puzzle we must solve together. When we choose to plant a forest, we give a wonderful gift to the earth. The benefits of afforestation are immense and touch every part of our world. For nature, new forests become new homes. Birds will come to build their nests, small mammals will find shelter, and countless insects will thrive among the new leaves and flowers. These new woodlands connect other, older forests, creating safe paths for animals to travel. This helps to protect many species from disappearing forever. The trees also clean our air, taking in carbon dioxide and releasing the fresh oxygen that all living things need to breathe. The good things do not stop there. Afforestation is also very good for people and our communities. Planting trees can create many jobs. People are needed to grow the young trees, to plant them in the ground, and to care for the new forest as it grows. In time, these forests can provide wood for building and fuel in a sustainable way, meaning we take only what the forest can regrow. New forests also create beautiful places for people to walk, relax, and connect with nature. This improves our health and our happiness, reminding us that we are part of the natural world. Economically, planting trees is a very smart investment for our future. Forests help to protect our most valuable resources. The roots of trees hold the soil together, which stops it from being washed away by rain into our rivers. This is very important for farmers as it keeps their land fertile and productive. Forests also act like giant sponges. They soak up heavy rainfall, which helps to prevent floods in our towns and cities. By planting trees, we are building a natural defense system that protects our homes and businesses from damage, saving us a great deal of money in the long run. A wonderful example of this can be seen in China's Great Green Wall project. For many years, the Gobi Desert was growing larger and sandstorms were burying farms and villages. To stop this, the people of China began a huge afforestation project. They have planted billions of trees to create a massive belt of forest. This new forest is holding back the desert, protecting farmland and improving the air for millions of people. It shows us that when we work with nature, we can achieve amazing things and create a better, safer world for everyone. Now we must look at the darker path deforestation. When a forest is cut down, the damage is immediate and far-reaching. The most tragic loss is the loss of biodiversity. A single rainforest can be home to millions of different species of plants, insects, and animals. Many of these creatures cannot live anywhere else. When their forest home is destroyed, they lose their food and shelter. Many become endangered, and some sadly disappear from our planet forever. This is like tearing pages out of the book of life, pages we can never get back. The consequences for our planet's climate are also severe. Forests are essentials in the fight against global warming. They are our greatest natural allies. When we burn forests to clear land, huge amounts of carbon dioxide are released into the atmosphere. This gas traps heat and makes our planet warmer. At the same time, by cutting down the trees, we lose a powerful tool that could be removing that carbon dioxide from the air. So deforestation does double damage. It adds to the problem while also taking away part of the solution. This makes our weather more extreme, with more heat waves and stronger storms. For the people who live in and around forests, the loss can be devastating. Many indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the forest for generations. It provides them with food, medicine, and clean water. Their culture and their spiritual beliefs are deeply connected to the trees and the animals. When the forest is destroyed, their way of life is destroyed with it. They are often forced to move to cities, leaving their homes and traditions behind. This is a human tragedy that happens silently, hidden behind the falling trees. A clear and heartbreaking example of this is happening in the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. This is the largest rainforest in the world, a place of incredible life. But large areas are being cleared every single day for cattle ranching and to grow crops like soybeans. This destruction not only threatens countless species like the jaguar and the giant otter, but it also affects the rain patterns across the whole continent. The loss of the Amazon is a loss for the entire world. A stark reminder of how quickly we can destroy something that nature took millions of years to build. We stand at a crossroads. One path, deforestation, leads to a poorer, less stable world. The other path, afforestation, leads to a healthier and more hopeful future. When we compare them, the choice becomes very clear. Deforestation takes away. It removes biodiversity, it harms our climate, and it disrupts the lives of people. It is a process of subtraction, leaving behind empty land and a weaker planet. It offers quick profits for a few, but creates long-term problems for us all. It is a debt that our children and grandchildren will have to pay. In contrast, afforestation gives back. It is a process of addition. It adds new life, creates new homes for wildlife, and helps to heal our climate. It builds stronger communities and more resilient economies. Planting a tree is an act of optimism. It is a belief in tomorrow. It is a simple action that every single one of us can be a part of. The difference is like the difference between night and day. One is the closing of a door on nature, while the other is the opening of a window to a brighter, greener future for all life on Earth. So, what can we do? The solutions are within our reach. Governments can create strong laws to protect existing forests and make it illegal to cut them down. They can support landowners who choose to plant trees instead of clearing land. We can also be more careful about the products we buy. By choosing products made with sustainable wood, or by reducing our consumption of goods linked to deforestation like palm oil and beef, we can send a powerful message to companies that we want our forests to be protected. Our choices in the supermarket can make a real difference. Ultimately, the power to change lies with all of us. We can support organizations that work to plant trees around the world. We can participate in local tree planting projects in our own communities. We can teach our children about the importance of forests and inspire them to become guardians of our natural world. Every tree planted is a small victory. Every forest protected is a great triumph. If we work together, we can turn the tide, we can stop the destruction and begin to rebuild, planting the seeds of a healthier planet, one tree at a time.